So, are ghosts just people living in another dimension? I kind of think so. Well, howdy doody YouTube. How's everybody out there in YouTube land doing? If you don't know who I am, my name is Bayou. I'm the owner, founder, and lead investigator of BA Paranormal and Research. I've been a paranormal investigator for 15 plus years. I was a paranormal investigator before it was cool to be one. So yeah. Anywho, today I kind of just want to talk to you guys about something. Over the years, I've collected a lot of evidence that kind of goes in this direction. Okay. I've also caught evidence that went in a completely different direction, but I'm starting to think that ghosts are just people living in a different dimension. Let me explain. And this is just hypothetical. This is just some shit that I'm thinking. Okay. So don't like freak out. When you pass away, your soul goes to another dimension, or what Christians like to call heaven, hell, whatever. And then, I'm not dead, so I don't know what really happens. What I think happens is your energy goes to this other place and you start another life, like reincarnation, except in a different dimension. Okay? Like a veil. And the reason I think that is because in a lot of investigations, I've kind of felt like we've thinned it. Which sounds weird because like I did a spirit box session at my family cemetery and it felt and sounded like, well, we were interrupting their dinner. Like we kind of just rang the phone, or like it was really weird. Okay, and a lot of you already know, like I own a haunted ranch. And, well, I've caught some things that kind of go with that. You know, I can't really explain everything, but basically weird shimmers, weird things that shouldn't be there. Like, think about a sheet on a wall, and then all of a sudden, the sheet just kind of moves back and forth like a shimmer. Okay? We've caught that a lot out here. Not only that, but one of our investigators, they have a theory that you can push the veil. And they've had some success with communication doing this, but not really anything too big. So like, I want to know what you think. I want to know, do you think I'm right? That ghosts live, that when you die, you go and live in a different dimension? What happens when you die in that dimension? Do you go to another one? Is your spirit or whatever everlasting like that? I mean, these are questions that we all want to know. And see, I don't want to just find out the truth about these stupid fake paranormal investigators. I want to know the truth about everything paranormal. Okay, it's the mission of a paranormal investigator. Okay, we're trying to prove these things are real. Okay, which is really hard. It's not easy. This is not an easy thing to do. Okay, but over the years, I've encountered all kinds of ghosts. Okay, and I want to say about 70, I'll give 75% of it, feels like we're interrupting their life. Like they're surprised to see us or hear us or whatever. And then, oh no. Then there's like a reoccurring ghost that is just always there, you know, like Gettysburg. Then there's another, like, then there's more. There's so many. Every time we get an answer, we just get more questions. The frustrating thing about being a paranormal investigator is you may answer the question, but that answering that one question gives you 10 more questions that honestly, it's going to take forever to answer it. And the only real way to know is to die. That's the only way you're going to know what happens after you die. We can try to prove ghosts are here. We can do all these things, and it's not going to be proof enough, ever. But let's go back to the question. Do you think ghosts are just people living in another dimension? Part of me thinks so. But I'd like to hear what you think on this subject. Do you think that's a possibility? Do you think it's just, come on, that's bullshit? Because if you believe that, you have to also believe that there's multiple other dimensions, because you can't just believe there's one other dimension. There's others. So in proving that, you end up proving a lot. But see, you can't prove that. Nobody said being a paranormal investigator was easy. Matter of fact, it's probably the hardest job on the planet, because you very rarely get answers to the questions, but you always have questions. And real investigators don't push a narrative. Okay, like on TV, they push a narrative. We don't do that. We get the question, oh, she said her name was Ann. Well, Ann, who are you? We try to find out who Ann was. Not, oh, that was that little girl they're talking about. I bet her name was Ann. No. No. We don't twist the narrative that way. So, anyway, I'm just rambling, obviously. Anyway, let's get back to the question again. Really, let me know in the comments below. Do you believe that ghosts are just people living in another dimension? And if you believe that, then do you believe in other dimensions? Maybe that's where the aliens are really coming from. Ooh, maybe that's where Bigfoot really is. See, this could answer these questions. If there's more than one dimension and we can mess with the ghosts in one dimension, why can't we mess with the Bigfoot in the other dimension? Or the squid people, spaghetti monsters, whatever's in these other dimensions. You see why it's so see why it's so complicated? Because there's no answer to this. You have a question. The question causes way more questions. This is the way it works. So if you believe that ghosts are in a different dimension, then there must be other dimensions. But then can we mess with the other dimensions? Maybe that's why only some people can see Bigfoot. Just saying. All right, that's been enough rambling from me. But I really want to know in the comments below, what do you really think? Wow. It's a brain twister. Really is. Anyway, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments below if you like just me rambling at the fucking camera. It can happen more. I like to ramble about stupid shit sometimes. Not really. This isn't stupid. It's pretty cool. Oh, one more question. At the end of this. Do you think you can take enough mushrooms, LSD, any of these things to reach the other side or to thin the veil without actually dying? Might be something we have to try. Or maybe I already did. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Bye! Again, I'm going to roll back like I got somewhere to fucking go. I ain't got to go nowhere to go.
I'm sick of being normal, I'm sick of being average, I'm sick of being mortal, I'm about to be a savage. I see a lot of things that I want, I will have them. I got a new mindset that I just established.